Morning ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today, my car has some serious moisture issues. Like, I started driving off and like this started to steam up, my mirror, and like the underside of my handbrake was wet. My meter here started to steam up. I want to figure out why that is. I think it's my back windows, to be honest with you. I don't think they seal properly. But regardless, we're on campus now. It is 8:20. I've got a lecture at 9 o'clock and Thursday is my busy day. At the house for 12 hours on a Thursday because I leave at 7 and don't get back till 7. Lectures start at 9 and finish at 6. The building's nearly finished. Kind of looks like a mini Chancellor's, that does. Looks interesting. Not going to be finished by the time I leave though, so fuck it. Basically doesn't exist. Oh, glass on it. I wonder what it's going to be used for, whether it's like lecture theatres or study rooms or whatever, I don't know. To be fair, we need that and accommodation, but it doesn't look like accommodation. So, guys, today I am heading on towards the library. I've got an hour and 15 minutes or so to go through some, sort out my daily vlog and then rehearse my, well, not rehearse, but read through my presentation and the documents I'm supposed to know about for my presentation. I've then got 2 hours of lectures, a little bit of a gap, and then my presentation. My presentation is worth 50% of that programming coursework that we did. Do you remember me staying up really late and going to UE to do my coursework, and my coursework didn't go very well? Well, the programming is worth 30%, the slides for the presentation are worth 20%, and the presentation itself is worth 50%. So it's worth quite a large chunk. And considering how badly my programming went, it's got to go well. So just making sure that I know the slides and I know what I'm going to say and all that kind of stuff. I don't need to rehearse it out loud. Just need to triple check over everything. Yeah, I think that's about 11:30. It's in my calendar, so I'll check it later. And then the normal Thursday afternoon of 4 hours of lectures. Oh, it's not fun. Well, no, I don't. Well, it's not fun having such a long day, but like I say, it's better than having every other day slightly longer. If I know what I mean. I think I say that like every fucking Thursday, don't I? Change the record, Jamie. Jesus. But yeah, so. Oh god, it's chilly as well. It's bloody chilly. I've been talking about how warm it is. It's cold today. It looked like the ground was quite icy as well today, to be honest. Which doesn't bode well. Because I'm gonna have to start changing the route that I go if it does start getting icy. This never works. Ready? Oh, started recording way too early there, didn't I? A little bit. Oy. Never mind. Go that way. New shoes should arrive today as well, which is good because I need them. But I'm not in today, so I might not actually get them until the weekend. Way. Thought I'd come and explore the basement of the library before I go to this next lecture. I'm trying to pace myself today. I just had to blag my way out of why I was in the basement, lol. To be fair, there are some good reasons to be down there, but I did go a little bit further than I was supposed to. I always find corridors like this quite trippy. Lecture's down and they're going relatively well so far. I'm currently trying to find a small room that I might be able to use to just like practice going through my presentation like at least once, like out loud. I've gone through it in my head, but not out loud. You can't go through presentations out loud in a library, so. And this will do. I can't obviously set up I didn't bring my cable to set up to the projector. What a fool. Either way, I think the presentation is literally done on a laptop. Like, it's going to be the weirdest presentation because it's essentially going to be two people sat at a desk, me sat opposite the desk with a laptop next to me, facing them, going. It's not really a presentation, it's just a talk with pictures. Seen this guide here for how to use the wireless microphones. Is that required, is it, for a room this small? Seems good. Presentations are presentations. I'm semi-good at presentations. I'm not very good at, well no, I'm semi-good at interviews as well. It's closer an interview. It's a Viva is what it's called, which I've heard of before, where you essentially just get grilled for 15 minutes instead of writing a report. But yeah, it's going to be weird because it's not presentation in front of loads of other people. So like how like half the things you do for a presentation, I assume you wouldn't do in this environment. Like you wouldn't attempt to make jokes to make it interesting, or stuff like that, you know what I mean? So you wouldn't like attempt to address a large audience because there's only going to be 2 or 3. It's going to be quite weird, but we'll see how it goes. I think that went well. How do I get out of this review? Cool. Send you to sleep. It's past. My presentation's at 1:45. Yeah, let's head over there and just chill on the surface, I think. Who knows? Who knows how well that went? They didn't ask any questions. Don't know if that's a good thing or not there. These like jazzy floors are a bit trippy as well. Try and find somewhere to have lunch and have a bit of a break. Oh, so 2-hour gap, then 4 hours of lectures. Well, that's over and done with. The coursework didn't go well. We'll see how well everything else went. I think it was a relatively decent presentation. Nice and condensed, lots of stuff in it. And lots of facts, didn't really read the slides. It kind of hits, tried to be funny, kind of hits all the points you're supposed to hit, but how well did you hit them when you're... Ugh. Okay, let's have lunch here and then find a room. Rooms are a lot easier to find at 1 than they are at 12. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I stopped talking to you. Andy came and sat with me for ages, like basically from between after lunch and like just now. Andy was sat with me, so I didn't vlog. So, what has been going on today? I waited until I reached the traffic jam so that I could talk to you, because then in theory I'm lit up by everyone's brake lights. And their lights. What's going on then? I had my lunch. I sat there for about half an hour and had my lunch. Had a nice like sit down and watch a couple of YouTube videos while I had my lunch. And also this is misty again. Why are you so misty? Make no sense. Like it's not even cold in here. So I had my lunch and then I moved into the room literally like, well, I went up a flight of stairs and then into one of the rooms for lunchtime. And then Andy joined me. I was just typing up lecture notes. I was doing it relatively relaxed as well. I typed up my parallel lecture notes. I'll type up my networking lecture notes tonight, but otherwise that's all I've got planned for today. So that's that. We then headed over to Intelligent Agents to have a lecture on, what was it on? It was on trust and reputation in multi-agent systems, which was actually okay because there's not a lot of maths in it. Thank fucking God. So it means when I type it up, it won't actually take me long. I could probably type it up tonight if I really wanted to. I think some good TV's on tonight. I don't know. Then we went over to systems, safety critical systems, where I was able to catch up on my intelligent agent notes because she goes too fast in the lecture. And it was just like a problem class. So I just kind of listened and didn't partake. So there was like 20 minutes of, oh, work through this problem sheet and then we'll go through the answers at the end. So I just listened to the answers at the end and went through the intelligent agent lecture and also did the a cheeky game of Hearthstone. You've got to be friggin', I'm telling you, right, when I was at work, 4 hours at work flew by. 4 hours of straight lectures does not fly by at all. Christ. It's so taxing. Towards the end, that last lecture drags so much. And I know that my notes take a hit. They probably don't. They probably still get to like the bare minimum of what's required for my notes, but they definitely take a hit on normal lectures. But yeah, so that's been my day. It's been a long day, been a busy day. I'm gonna head back. It's 6:20 now. We've got a jacket potato for dinner. Laura's putting it in the oven for us, which is lovely. And like I say, I'm going to type up networking notes, maybe intelligent agent notes, depends. To be honest with you, I might get home and be like, ugh. Because I literally left the house, well, I left the house 11 hours ago. I'm not going to get back either before 7 o'clock. So I've been out for 12 hours straight. I think I can have a guilt-free night off. But if I work a little bit tonight and get some of the stuff out of the way, it means I can spend more time tomorrow doing things that matter. That's what's important. But yeah, otherwise I'm also listening to my iPod because on BBC Radio 2, which is the radio station I listen to, and I can't figure out how to detune, how to set up like 2 radio stations so I can just flick between channels. I have to retune it every time. and that's irritating as balls. So I just leave it on Radio 2. Like, I never go to any other radio station. I mean, I might, because like sometimes Radio 1 isn't that bad. It's bad, but it's not garbage sometimes. Like, I think at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Radio 1 is probably better than Radio 2. But in the morning, Radio 2 is by far better, and for Radio 2 in the morning is definitely worth it compared to, this is annoying, look, because all these people want to go right. I can't go left because this guy isn't far enough over for me to squeeze my little car down. Sad times. What else? Words, things. Yes, I'm listening to my iPod because some dick on Radio 2 is talking about food. Who talks about food on the radio? I can't even sit, like, TV programmes, I can watch you make it, I can look at the food after and go, yeah, that looks nice. You're talking about it, mate. I can't even see it, can't smell it, can't taste it. What's the fucking point? There's nothing in front of you. You're looking at a picture on the internet and going, oh yeah, so it's got this, it's this. Fucking hell, it's well irritating. Anyway, the traffic's about to disperse. Time jump, ladies and gentlemen. It's the evening once again, and we're about to go to bed. Did a little bit of work this evening, not an awful lot though. Didn't go back till 7, had a steak potato and mushroom bean thing for dinner, and then watched a bit of TV. What did we watch? MasterChef. I was doing work during MasterChef, and then Secret Life of a 4-year-old came on. I'm like, need to watch this, to watch that, and then went to watch First Dates, and now we're going to bed because it's been a long day. We're both tired, and it's late. 11 o'clock. We're both only just going to bed. Ooh, mental. So, us did a wash. Hence, Jimmy Jones. Cool. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, I'm 95% sure I'm not going to go to university because we've got a guest lecture and a lab, and I can't even do the programming in the lab because I need Atlas. It's that one. So I'm considering just going to the library and doing parallel instead of just driving to use a different library and waste some time. So that's what I'm thinking. Cool. Just justify that to you and me. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you, stumbled all over that, later.